Hi everyone, hopefully okay. So today I'm going to talk you through my autumn skincare routine. I think the last time I did a skincare routine was quite a while ago, and a lot of the products that I've used have changed. And I thought it would be quite good to do a winter edition because my skin has really changed ever since the temperature's gone a lot colder. I usually have, like in the summer, like really oily skin. I usually have like really oily skin, quite prone to breakouts. But ever since winter's come along, it's been quite combination slash normal, almost a little bit dry. So I've had to like adapt my skincare routine to obviously suit the changes in my skin. And I do still get breakouts, but I think, touch wood, I've managed to get things quite under control lately. So I just thought I'd show you what I've been using, what I've been loving, and yeah, hopefully you might find it interesting. So first of all, I'm going to start off with my nighttime routine, because I'm going to be honest with you, I don't really have a morning routine. I know that's really shocking. I know that a bolt of lightning should be coming and striking me on the nose right now, but I find that when I use too many products in the morning, my skin just goes crazy. I think my skin's quite simple. I tended to not have that many problems when I didn't really have a skincare routine, and as soon as I started messing around a bit, my skin went crazy. So I do try to keep things quite nice and simple, especially in the mornings. So in the mornings I will tend to use a little bit of cleanser whilst I'm in the shower, wash off all the dead skin cells and like any grease or whatever, and then I'll basically put some moisturiser on, and that will literally be it. So I know that that's probably really shocking to some people, but if I used any more, my skin would just have a little bit of a tantrum. So I'm going to start with nighttime with what I take my makeup off, and I use the Emma Hardie Amazing Face Natural Lift and Sculpt Moringa Balm. I never know if I'm saying that properly. Moringa, who knows? You know what I mean basically. But I use this to take all my makeup off. It's like a balm, so that's what it looks like. It smells so good. And basically you put a little bit in the palm of your hand, you get some water, and you kind of make this milky paste, and then you pop it all over your face, massage it in. It takes off everything, even like waterproof mascara and eyeliner, which is amazing. It's super sensitive, so it means that it's not going to irritate your skin. It's really moisturising, it's really calming, and I really like using it. Like, I never thought I'd be one of those people. I used to like have like one of those like micellar waters, and I used to take my makeup off that way. But I find that this is I really like using it. I use like a nice warm flannel, take it all off, and I really like using it. Yes, it is pricey, but personally I think it's worth the money. And yeah, I really like it. I will link like stockists down below, but it's also like Caroline Hirons, who's like my favourite skincare blogger. It's like her favourite like balm to take her makeup off with, and anything that she says that she likes, I literally jump all over it, because you know that she talks good stuff and you know that she knows what she's talking about. So yeah, I take my makeup off with that. Then I go to the cleansing, and I know that for some people this may be a step too far. Some people just use the Emma Hardie, but personally I feel that I needed something a little bit more, because I do wear quite a lot of makeup, so I just want to make sure I remove everything. So I use my Clarisonic, which is like this. This is just the regular Clarisonic, and I absolutely love it so much. I keep meaning to do an updated blog post or video on how I get on with my Clarisonic, but all I'm going to say is I love it. It's completely cleared my skin up. I find that it gets rid of like dead skin cells and gets rid of all my makeup, and I feel weird if I don't use it, and I actually notice a difference in my skin like the next day if I don't use it. I know that people say you shouldn't use it every day, but personally I've never had a problem with using it every day, and I love it. So I use that, and then I use it with 1 or 2 cleansers. Now I really got into the skincare brand Ren. They're really natural. It's another one that Caroline recommends. She says it's a really good one if you haven't really got too much money. I mean, they're not cheap. You're looking probably, there's nothing really under £15, but I do think it's worth spending that little bit extra on skincare. They've got no nasty ingredients, so you know it's not going to make your skin worse. So I've been loving these 2 cleansers. The first one is the Clear Calm Clarifying Clay Cleanser. Now I really liked this, but it really came into its own. I had a really horrible breakout about a month ago, and I think I've pointed the finger on what broke me out, and I think it was the Dr. Jart BB cream. and I literally had a horrendous breakout. It was awful, and nothing was helping it. And this is the only thing that really helped calm it. It like neutralized my skin. It like just brought it back to normal basically. So this was a real like lifesaver when I had that horrible breakout. So yeah, it's completely run out, so I need to get a new one. But I completely would recommend this if you have breakouts or you have oily skin, because it's so lovely to use, but it doesn't irritate it. It's just really calming and just neutralises your skin. So now that my skin's back to normal, I use the Mayblossom Tzone Control Gel, and this is for like combination to oily skin. And basically what it does is it gets rid of all dirt, all the oil and all the like sebum that your skin produces, and it just leaves my skin feel really nice and soft and really, really clean. I love the fact that with the Ren's products, none of them are too harsh, so your skin isn't like squeaky clean and really tight and dry. It just feels nice and you just feel refreshed basically. So I've been really liking using these two with my Clarisonic. The Tea Blossom Cleansing Gel, this one is better to use with a Clarisonic because it slightly foams up. And I do prefer a cleanser with my Clarisonic that foams up, whilst the clay one doesn't really work that well with my Clarisonic, but it's just, I just love both of them like really, really well. And I'll use, now that I've got not very much of the clay one left, I tend to use it like once a week to just kind of give my skin a bit of a detox. So yeah, I've been really, really liking them. So next, when I come out of the bathroom, it's time to do some toning. And the toner that I use basically every single day is the Ren Clarifying Toning Lotion. And again, this is the combination to oily, so it's like the same range as the cleanser. And when I first started using this, I wasn't sure of it. It's got a really funny smell. And this is going to sound really disgusting, but it smells of farts. So yeah, I wasn't really sure because obviously it smelled a bit farty, but basically what it is, it's almost like an exfoliating one. So I've kind of gone off the proper exfoliator, like I used to use like the St. Ives one, and no, I'm more into like almost like the chemical exfoliants. I think they're a lot more effective. But this one is really, really, like, it's nice on your skin. It doesn't make your skin feel tight. And I just feel it works really well in conjunction with the cleansers that I use. It, like, just gets off any dirt that I may have left on my skin. And I feel it just plumps my skin up. And ever since I've started using it, I've noticed my skin's been a lot clearer. So, yeah, I've been really liking it. It does the job, but again, it's not harsh on my skin. It's not stripping. Now, what I use once or twice a week is the infamous Liquid Gold from Alpha H. Basically, everyone goes on about this, and it's got glycolic acid, which means it's basically like an exfoliant for your skin. It takes away like the top layer of your skin and almost like the bonding. So basically, it's good for spots, it's good for scars, and it's basically just good for like dull skin, basically. I've had this since August. I've had it since I came back from America, and it's taken me this long to decide if I like it or not. Basically, I think I like it. It's one of those funny ones that you don't see an improvement straight away. And when I first started using it, I wasn't expecting it to be so harsh on my skin. People use it like every other day. There's no way I could use it every other day, because if I did, my skin would be like sandpaper. I use this once, maybe twice a week. But basically, it's really strong, but it's good stuff. A couple of months ago, I had a really awful breakout, and it left some scarring around here, and I was like really like self-conscious of it, because like if you've had acne scarring, you'll know that like there's nothing you can do to cover it up, because it's almost like pitted. So there's nothing you can do to fill it in, unless like, unfortunately there's no polyfiller for the skin. And I was just really conscious of it, and I was like really, really down about it. I was trying to find different ways to cover it up. But basically, after like using a month of this, and like what I'd do is I'd put it on a cotton pad, but I'd really concentrate on the areas that I needed to, so like here and where this scarring was, and the scarring's practically gone, which I just think is amazing. It's really helped like my cheeks, because my cheeks have always been a bit dodgy, and yeah, I really like it. But again, it's one that I use once a week. I find that it dries my skin out, and sometimes I have to use it and then put a moisturiser over the top, but I do like it. It clears my skin up, and it's, yeah, basically. I've probably still got about over half a bottle left. That's probably because I'm going to use it once a week. But yeah, I mean, it says for an intensive treatment you shouldn't use moisturiser, but if my skin's feeling particularly dry, I feel like I need something on top of it. So it's definitely, I think it's worth the hype. Moving on from the toning is now to go to moisturising. Like I mentioned, my skin has got really dry the past few months, but this is probably my favourite, like, just everyday nighttime moisturiser. This is the Manuka Doctor Effaclar Facial Moisturising Lotion. It's one of the only moisturisers, it doesn't break me out. It's really nice and natural. It's got no parabens or SLS in them, so it's nice and natural. And yeah, I really like it. It's really nice and creamy, it's nice and thick, so you feel like it does a really, really good job. And I've been using this since the summer. It was a really nice summer moisturiser because, like, when I came back off holiday, my skin was a bit like, give me some moisture. So this has, like, really, really helped, and I use this, like, basically like every other night. It's just really, really nice. And then the other moisturiser I use, which gives me a bit of colour, is the Clarins Liquid Bronze Self Tanning for the face and Décolletage. I know that's not right, but it's basically for your face and neck. I really like it. It's nice and moisturising. It doesn't smell of fake tan. It doesn't make you orange, and it doesn't break me out. So that's what I use, like, probably every 3 or 4 nights to just give me a bit of colour. So moving on to spot treatments. Luckily, my skin has cleared up a lot from what it used to be, but I do still suffer from the occasional breakout and get, like, the occasional spot. So I've got quite a few spot treatments that I use. So basically, I'm going to go quickly for the quick fix. So imagine, like, a massive spot appears on your forehead. So a massive spot appears on your forehead and you're thinking, oh my god, I've got to go to work tomorrow, or I've got a night out tomorrow, or something like that, and you want it to go down quickly. The best thing that I use is the Origins Spot Remover. This is so good. It comes in such a tiny bottle, and it's like £13–14 here in the UK. I picked this up when I was in America for like £7, which was an absolute bargain, and I'm kicking myself for not getting a little replacement, but I'm hopefully going back to America next summer, so I will stock up then. But this is so good. I particularly find that it's only really good on, like, massive spots that turn up, and it's good as, like, an overnight treatment. I find that it's a little bit too harsh and drying for, like, all the time. But that is amazing for if you've got somewhere to go to and you're like, oh my god, how am I going to get this monster off my face? One that's better for using over time, like every single night, is the Roche Posay Effaclar Duo. Mine, I don't know where mine's gone. Mine's gone missing. Stuff always goes missing in my flat. I think it's because my boyfriend's so messy. So yeah, I'm sure it will turn up, but I just thought I'd show the little Diddy sample version that I've got. But yeah, it's really good. It basically, like, unclogs your pores, not claws, unclogs your pores. It's really good for spots and stuff like that. Ooh. So yeah, that's like a better one to use like every night, because it's not too drying or too harsh on your skin. One that I use, like, from time to time is the Manuka Doctor Effaclar Blemish Cream. Millie McIntosh from Made in Chelsea uses this, so I was like, right, gotta use that one. And I think I might have mentioned this before in a video or blog post, but I ran out of it, and I was sent it by, just tell you about this new company. They're called Bella Rue, because I think you'll all be interested. So you know, like, Biopower, that they do, like, beauty items at, like, a reduced rate, and then you can, like, buy them and vote on them, like, what you want. Bella Rue's like that, and they sent me, like, a box of goodies of, like, stuff that they feature on their website. So you've got, like, Benefit, Dior, Givenchy, like, really high-end brands like that. And you basically vote for what you want to go live. So it's, like, very much like Biopower, but it's more like a luxury version. So they sent me this, like, ages ago, and I kept meaning to tell you guys because I thought it'd be something you'd be quite interested in, because everyone loves a bargain. So I will link their website down below. But this one's a really nice one too. I find that, again, it's a good one to use over time. It's not a quick fix. Don't put this on a spot and expect the spot to be gone the next day. But I find that it's good over time, and again, it's quite natural, and it like calms and repairs the area, so it's a good one to use if you're getting over a breakout. So I also like using this one from time to time, and I also like the fact that Millie Mackintosh uses it, because if you watch Made in Chelsea like I do, you will know she has the most amazing skin. Finally, the other thing that I use on spots is something that's probably like really frowned upon in the skincare world, but I love it. It works for me, and sometimes it's the only thing that will work for me and my spots. My skin can be quite funny. Sometimes things will work for it absolutely fine, and other things it won't. And it's Sudocrem. I know, again, lightning bolt should come and like strike me for saying that, but I find that it really helps clear my skin up. I know it's naughty, and if anyone can tell me a really bad reason for me using it, then go ahead and maybe I'll stop using it. But I personally find that, especially like if you have a spot that goes to a scab, I know that's proper rank, but it completely clears it up and it just helps the healing time. And I feel that if you like put this on and then Sudocrem on top, or the Blemish cream and then this on top, I think they work really well together. So because this one's like really healing, and it helps with redness and scabs and stuff like that. So I know it's really naughty, I know that you're not supposed to use nappy cream on your face, but personally for me, it works. So yeah. Okay, so finally, the final element of my skincare routine is face masks. And I've got two favourite face masks. Basically, if my skin's looking a little bit dull, which obviously it can do, about once or twice a week, I will use the Glycolactic Radiance Renewal Mask. This is amazing. It smells of like orange, not marmalade, kind of like orange fruit wine. I think I've mentioned that before in a video. It's really nice and thick, and I like to put it on like if I'm in the bath or like having a sit down shower, and it just basically just makes your skin feel so nice. Again, it's got the glycolactic acid, so it means that it like takes away that top layer of skin. It like makes your skin all radiant, and I feel that the next day my makeup goes on amazingly, and my makeup just looks nice and radiant and glowy, and my skin just looks nice. So this is like a once or twice a week. I'm feeling really tired, my skin needs a bit of a perk, I use that. And then the other one that I've been absolutely loving is the Dr. Jart Plus. This is the Water Max Sleeping Mask. I mentioned how the BB cream broke me out, which I was so gutted about, but this mask is amazing. It's like a serum, but you put it on, it drinks it up, and the next day you wake up and your skin's just lovely and glowy and soft. And because my skin's proper dry at the moment, this has been saving it. I've been putting it on every couple of nights, like mixed in with some moisturiser or just on its own, and I absolutely love it. It's my new favourite face mask, and I feel that it's rescued my skin because my skin was really dry and tight. Now it's like back to normal, so I absolutely love it, and I completely would recommend picking it up if you've got dry skin or like combination skin which needs a bit of a boost. There we have it, my winter skincare routine. It has changed. There are still some things that I need to like involve into it, like I think I need to get like a clay mask and stuff like that, but currently I'm quite happy with it. It's making my skin pretty clear, so I'm really happy with everything. So I hope you're all good, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.